That is why I personally admire older builds that has been running. Like my homie Mike. He has a 2006 Subaru STI. He's the first owner and he's been building it since then. Imagine, that's 16 years. Hi guys, this is China, my friend.
Hello.
She just joined the Soupy squad.
Yeah.
And this is her 2022. I didn't want to be the guy that will always say I used to have an STI. I understand that we have changed of priorities and maybe you got bored of it. But if you're a person that just gave up on an idea or your vision to your Subaru without really understanding the car, how to build it right, I understand that this car is not perfect and arguably any performance car is. There is always something that people can complain on any car, whether they've owned it or not. That is why I personally admire older builds that has been running, because they already know their stuff and they didn't give up on the idea of their vision on how to build the car correctly. Just like my homie Mike. He has a 2006 Subaru STI. He's the first owner and he's been building it since then. Imagine, that's 16 years of building a car. That goes to show that anybody can buy a car, but a real man can make it run for a very, very long time. He has a GD STI, and whenever he goes to the car meet, you will never see any GD STI that is on there. One of the few that is running until this day. I noticed back in 2015, 2016, when the VA model came out, all of the car meets are filled with WRXs, STIs everywhere. But as time goes by, 3 years, 2 years, Type R came in. Now everybody has a Type R. But don't get me wrong, Type R is a very beautiful car and really aggressive, but it's not really for me. They have a different purpose. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna own one, but if I own one, I'm still gonna keep my Subi. What I've noticed in the Subaru community, the people that has the WRXs and STIs, the faster they build the car with the fully built and everything, the faster they get bored of the car or the faster they get rid of the car. I wanted to keep my VA model as long as I could, and maybe one day I can be like Mike, pulling up on the car meet and only VA on the car meet that is in there. And to influence all of the other people that just getting into Subarus to have patience, build it right, get the upgraded parts necessary for you to have your car for a very long time. Just like the homegirl Shayna over here. Hi guys, this is Shayna, my friend.
Hello.
She just joined the Soupy squad.
Yeah.
And this is her 2022, right?
My 2020 WRX Premium with like STI Sport package. So it has the Brembos, it has the long lights, Recaro seats, STI exhaust, but it's nice. Heated seats.
You used to have a Miata. Oh, you still have a Miata, right?
I do still have my Miata. The only reason why I got this car was because my other car, which was a Toyota Yaris, got totaled. So.
Oh, you changed the daily driver to a not so much of a daily driver.
I know, going from my Miata being faster than my actual daily to this, which is faster than both my cars that I had combined.
Yeah. It takes 91, right? It takes 91.
Unfortunately.
That's in the car.
Thank you.
And for me and for you guys to achieve that, I'm gonna tell you guys what are the parts necessary to have your VA model as long as you could. That being said, our first part will be the air oil separator. Change venue, baby. So from my understanding, an air oil separator is basically a better version of a catch can. So you guys know, basically a catch can is dumping all the oil residue on the can, and then when it fills up, you take it out, dump the oil, and put it back on the car. So from a car that is freshly from the dealership, you will just have your positive crankcase ventilation over here, which is the PCV. It is not really doing anything as far as preventing the oil residue from the crankcase to go inside the manifold. So it's only a matter of time for the crankcase vents or the oil residue to go to the manifold, and you don't want that. Put a link on the description below to further explain how the air oil separator works. And this is the actual video that I use for me installing it on my own on the car. The second part that you need to upgrade is a radiator. So this is a Koyo radiator, but you have different options, which is the ISF and Mishimoto. OEM radiators tend to fail because it does make sense because it's so plasticky.
It's not leaking or anything.
Oh my god. When you have plans to mod your car in the future, you will need way better cooling than the OEM. So the third part will be the vintage tray, oil pickup, and oil pan. So I have a Killer Bee oil pan package that I got installed in the car. OEM oil pans from our cars tend to break even on a stock car. And the OEM ones are kind of small. Future plans on your car to make more power, like me, you will need more oil. And last but not the least is the cylinder for cooling mod, and I don't have it on the car yet, but soon I will install it. So the STI comes with the unequaling headers from the factory, and the tendency is to fry the cylinder for, so you need more better cooling for that. I am no way a Subaru expert, as I started out the platform a couple of years ago. I'm just happy to share my experiences and the things that worked out for me, and obviously on the long run. And if you guys find this video very helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button, support the channel, follow the journey. And this is your boy Robbie, Banging Gears Media, making the car community better one video at a time. See you in the next time. Peace.